Hey everybody, Sherri Johnson here with You Rock, our real estate podcast. I'm so glad you're listening. This episode is on drive traffic to your open house and then convert. And, I have an entire strategy and course on how to make $50,000 at your next open house, which is really an unbelievable strategy. If you're on the West Coast or East Coast or parts of Dallas, you're probably making over $100,000 or $150,000 at your next open house because you have such great high, price points. But really, when you think about this, your job is to drive traffic to the open house and then convert the leads that come in. And if you're strategic about this, great things will happen. And again, can be and should be the most profitable and productive 2 hours of your week if you choose the right house and use our strategy for making 50K at your next open house. How do we drive more traffic? I get this question all the time. Driving traffic to your open house, it's very simple. If you target move up buyers with postcards, you can do that. If you're going to post on social media and boost that post, you can do that, right? That's actually a fantastic idea to let specific move up neighbors and move up buyers know that you're going to hold this house open. One that we don't do often, and it blows my mind, is to contact all the neighbors in the neighborhood. Now, nosy neighbors to me are future listings and they should be looked at that. When people tell me that neighbors came and their nosy neighbors came, I'm like, great, potential listing leads if you address them correctly, right? If you add value and provide exceptionally different value added service, people will remember you and they'll refer you business. And then when they're ready to move, they will also call you. So intentionally drive the traffic, invite the neighbors. In fact, you should invite them an hour before, offer to tell them that you will provide them with a free price opinion of their home. That's always good to have that, even if they're not thinking about moving. And you'll make a new friend. You'll have a new contact in your database, potentially a new contact on your goldmine pipeline. Imagine that. So let's be really intentional. Let's go out and say, I'm going to make this the best open house. I'm not just going to throw a sign up and hope people come to it. I'm actually going to intentionally drive traffic so that you can benefit from maximizing that time. And, having a 2 hour or 3 hour open house also is strategic because you're already there. Why would you have an hour or an hour and a half open? I want as many people to come to this open house for as long as possible, especially if it's in the right neighborhood. And it's one of those houses where you're just like, I'm going to pick up so much business from this. Have it open for 2 hours or even 3 hours. What difference does it make? It's kind of like you're open for business, right? And where else can we go where people will come to us that are potential buyers and sellers? I mean, it's just one of the best lead gens from the beginning of time. So those who say, oh, I don't need to do open houses, Sherri, I'm like, okay, you're missing out on the opportunities that I believe are huge when you hold a house open. Okay. It's real estate day. People are coming to you and your job is to drive that traffic to them and then convert them. If you're not converting people at an open house, you probably need some new material. What we say and what we give people, right? The value that you give them is what you say and what you give them. And if you're just there talking about that one house and you're like, sorry, you don't like this house, I mean, that's not adding value. You need to engage, ask really good questions, and provide value. Provide them with an exclusive homebuyer guide. Convert that lead right then and there into an appointment. We have really strategic ways to help you get people's names, get them to give you their information. And I can't cover all of that on this podcast, but I can tell you this. When you add value, people hire you. If you have an exclusive homebuyer guide and you know how to communicate your value proposition, you'll get hired. Your job is to try to sell that house during that open house, or next, convert those people into appointments. And that is the secret of Sherri Johnson Coaching relative to open houses, is conversions. And my goodness, if you need new material, join our coaching program. Really, I'm not even kidding. And if you don't have good material, like, take a look at what you say. When people tell me they do a ton of open houses a year and they only have like 2 sales a year from opens, I'm like, that's not a good return on investment of your time. We can drive traffic to opens. We can have successful open houses that bring you hundreds of thousands of dollars, really, and repeat business and all that. The fortune is in the follow-up with these open house leads. Converting them at the open, though, is my favorite thing to do. Take a person who won't even give you their name and change that whole value conversation to one where you listen and respond to them emotionally, and then you add value, and then you convert that whole strange, weird conversation that started out at the beginning into a listing appointment. And you're telling these people you'll see them, Thursday at 5:00 at their house. Converting at the appointment, that is the key. Convert them, take them out that same day. I remember teaching new agents at my company and the company I worked at. I taught new agents to, I did this. I would actually tell people, I'll show you houses at 4:30. My open house is done at 4:00. I can meet you at Starbucks. I can meet you at the office, and we'll go out and look at 2 or 3 more properties today. And people were like, okay, that is making it happen. That is maximizing the opportunity. That is asking for the order right there in front of those people, right? You're at your best. You are at your best when you are face-to-face. Why would you wait to follow up with somebody? Okay. So let's drive people to the open. Let's make the open house the best 2 hours, the most profitable, the most productive 2 hours of your week. And let's go kill it and get conversions. That's what I want you to do, is crush this and get conversions and actually be thrilled about doing that open house, knowing how to add value, speak with conviction, speak with confidence, add value, honestly, add value, and ask for the order. When you do that, you can convert more from these open houses. And I promise you, if you're like an open house naysayer right now, take my $50,000 at your next open house strategy and apply it, and do it once a month, and you'll add new people. You'll add more and more and more people to your pipeline. And that's the whole idea, is to generate more leads. So let's go make it happen. Let's put this plan in place. Let's be intentional as always, and make it a point to drive people there, drive the traffic, convert the leads. All right. I'll see you soon. I'm Sherri Johnson. Have a great sales week. I can't wait to hear your successes. All right. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.